Have you ever heard it's too expensive when you sell whatever you sell? Obviously, whatever you sell costs money. And of course, there's going to be an opportunity when buyers tell you, oh my God, that's too expensive. In this video, I'm going to show you why people say it's too expensive. And then I'm going to show you or tell you what to say when customers say that it's too expensive. And I think you'll really like this flow because it makes a whole lot of sense. So let's start with, why do people say that's too expensive? Number one, it's pretty logical. They can't afford it, okay? Like me right now, in the current state of my life, if you took me to the Gulfstream store, right? And they were trying to sell me an $85 million Gulfstream jet, it doesn't really matter how well you handle my objections or what type of financing options you do. Currently, at the age of 38, where I'm at right now, I can't afford it. So I'm gonna say it's too expensive. Obviously, I will say that more often than not, if you are talking to somebody, this isn't the real reason, because I don't go to the Gulfstream store trying to test drive a jet I can't afford. When people are talking to you, it's a little bit different. The second thing that causes people to say it's too expensive is because it's a little bit outside their budget, or it's a little bit more than what they were hoping to spend. Sometimes when we're approaching, say, a clothing store, maybe I'm walking in to go grab a suit and I see a suit from the distance that I really like. I'm like, dude, that's a nice suit. I go up to it, and while I'm on my way, I start kind of saying, if that suit's under $2,000, I'm gonna grab it. And then all of a sudden, maybe you turn over the price tag and realize the jacket alone is $5,000. That's where you would say, that's too expensive. Now, does it mean that that suit isn't worth it? That's a whole nother YouTube video. But obviously, it could be the perception of budget, or again, the fact that it's just more than what somebody was hoping to spend. The third thing that causes people to say that it's too expensive is because they were shopping around or found something similar for less somewhere else. Basically, they're just saying that they're making a comparison, like this is too expensive, but they're really just making a comparison. We can tackle that one another time as well. The fourth reason is because people are just complaining. They're just bitching about paying more money than what they thought. Very similar to me with my head out the window at Starbucks some mornings, paying $7 for a coffee. Like, is that too expensive for a cup of coffee? Hell yeah. Do I still end up buying it? Uh-huh. So of course, these are the four reasons why people end up saying to you in a sales, man, that's too expensive. Now, what a lot of you guys do, you guppies, you untrained sales professionals, you run around trying to get all freaked out because you're like, oh my God, well, what do I do? Do I do a discount? Do I do a price match? What do I do? And then you get all tongue-tied and you end up losing deals on literally these four things right here. So what I'm gonna train you to do in this video right now is I'm going to give you the exact words to say to a customer when they give you this. Now that you understand why they're saying it, it might make sense on figuring out what to say back. The very first thing that you're gonna do, following my objection handling formula, is you're gonna acknowledge your customer. You're gonna say something along the lines of, hey, I totally understand, or I got it. Whatever your thing is, you can just acknowledge them. This, by the way, fulfills your buyer's basic human desire of wanting to feel understood. Because you're saying, hey, I get it. I know, I hear you. Second thing you're gonna do is you're gonna reply, and you are going to relate to what it is that your customer is actually saying. In other words, you would say, hey, I completely understand that this is too expensive. Usually, like, I say that type of stuff all the time when I'm trying to look at purchasing things too. So look, I get it. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna transition away from the objection with a logic-based question. So full stop, here's literally the exact words to say the next time you hear it's too expensive. Hey customer, completely understand that it's too expensive. Usually when I say that something is too expensive, it's for one of four different reasons. Do you mind if I share that with you? Your customer's gonna nod their head and say, go ahead. You're gonna say, usually when I say that something is too expensive, it's because of one, I simply can't afford it. It would take food off the table. It would be highly irresponsible for me to do. Two, it's a little bit outside my budget or a little bit more than what I was hoping to spend. Three, it's a little bit more than what I could find somewhere else. Or four, I'm usually just kind of complaining and I end up doing it anyway. Which one of it is it for you? Once you ask that logic-based question, your customer is going to consider the 4 options that you just gave them. And these 4 options are based on truth and they're also based on logic. So there are no other real reasons why they're saying that it's too expensive. And now you are asking them to simply, hey, if you're getting any value from this video or any of my other content and it's helping you grow your sales and make more money, then now would be a good time to hit the subscribe button below so you never miss out on any future content and can continue building your business. Reiterate why they think it's too expensive. Now, I will say, doing this for 20-something years, I've learned that 99% of the time, customers aren't gonna say that they can't afford it. So you won't have to deal with that. It's also highly unlikely, since they're giving you an objection in the first place, that they're gonna tell you that they're just complaining and that they're gonna hand over their credit card. However, I will say I've closed a couple of deals when that's happened. More than likely, what's going to happen to you in this situation using this specific approach to it's too expensive, your customer is going to then transition to a different money-based objection. They're either going to tell you that, hey, yeah, this is a little bit outside my budget or more than what I was hoping to spend, or they'll finally fess up and say, you know what, you're right, I found something similar for less somewhere else. Now, I will say that I just gave you some free game on the whole it's too expensive, so don't please come back to my channel asking me to cover this one because I'm just going to hit you with links. If you value your time and you would like a shortcut to literally dozens of different objections that follow this same exact logic-based approach to handling objections, I would highly recommend grabbing a deck of cash cards. And I will literally give you the 2 different responses that I didn't cover here in this video, with this is outside of our budget and what to say, and I can get it somewhere else for less, and the exact words to say. If you don't feel like getting a deck of cash cards, that is fine, and that is your decision to make. But don't come back to my YouTube channel trying to get me to do every single objection for free when literally for a couple of bucks I can send you a whole deck of cards. And by the way, I want to know from you, how do you handle this objection? Do I do it right? Am I matching your personality? Is this logical enough for you, or do you do something completely different? Just don't tell me that you discount and don't tell me that you price match, because why would you want to give away free money? It doesn't make sense. So obviously, come back to the channel for more sales wisdom, guidance, and advice that you can actually use to make more money. And again, comment down below how you usually handle this objection. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any more free money that I put right here on this site called YouTube. We'll talk to you later. Hey, it's Jordan Stupar. Thanks so much for watching my content. If you enjoyed it, now would be a good time as well to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss a beat. And by the way, if you're truly interested in taking your team, your sales, and revenue to $10 million and beyond, then I would encourage you to hit the link in the description so that you can chat with us. We're looking for a couple more businesses here in 2025 where we can help double your sales and take you to $10 million a year. We do a whole lot more than just YouTube, and I would love to connect with other ambitious, growth-oriented entrepreneurs like yourself. If nothing else, I'll see you in the next video.